If you are a parent with a child in special education, you can now request video cameras in their classroom. A new law that went into effect this year makes funding available for those cameras.
And Gina, I spoke with the North Shore mom who pushed for this bill after she says her child was abused in class and nothing was done. Here is her courageous journey to help children with special needs.
When he would come home from school, and then he started having bite marks all over.
It all started with signs of abuse and a mother's intuition. Noah was only 4 years old at the time, attending pre-K at Covington Elementary. Mother Kathleen Canino says he would come home with bruises, scratches, and bite marks. Noah has Fragile X syndrome, a genetic condition that causes a range of developmental delays. He is nonverbal and couldn't communicate what was going on.
One day he came home and the light in his eyes was just gone. And I just knew I just had a feeling something wasn't right.
Frustration grew when she couldn't get any answers from teachers or administrators, so Kathleen attached a recording device on Noah and says it captured profanity and other shocking mistreatment of her son.
That day they were pretty ugly, being ugly to him. There was a lot of screaming, and he just had a really rough time. She's told him that she wishes she could break his effing finger. And I didn't know what to do.
But she knew she had to do something. So Kathleen turned to local leaders, the legislature, and started a letter-writing campaign to push for cameras in classrooms.
I was going to just talk about the camera policy and ask, one, it wasn't attached to the agenda, the new documents.
With the assistance of other advocates and parents, she got the attention of Senator Franklin Foyle, who filed a bill to make it happen.
In 2022 session, got funding from the state, and so we have a grant program now.
The bill passed overwhelmingly. $8 million are now available for Louisiana schools to install cameras in special needs classrooms if a parent asks for it. St. Tammany schools already installed cameras in 7 classrooms at the request of parents who have children in the SWE department, that's students with exceptionalities.
It has to be a parent whose child receives services in one of our self-contained classrooms for 50% or more of the day.
It's twofold. It's, of course, to protect the students, but at the same time, it's to also protect the employees.
All of these kids are amazing, and they all deserve to be safe. They all deserve an education, and they deserve for somebody to see them.
And now these cameras will see them, mounted in the corner of the ceiling, serving as the eyes and ears for parents.
Trust yourself. You know your child best. You are the expert on your child. The funding is there, and hopefully this is a voice for our children that don't have one necessarily.
So the teacher caught in that recording device by Kathleen is no longer working at the school. There is a legal action pending, so the superintendent, Frank Jabia, told me he can't comment on that incident. If you are a parent who is interested in a camera in your child's classroom, you have to file an online application. Go to our website and we'll link you to the school district site for that information.
Important story there.